It's my regular. I'm talking things for better.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Nicolette and I am an all-cash budgeter making my way to financial freedom. If you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome back. Today I am going to be going over a beginner's budgeting video. So I realized that through the course of my journey this year, I haven't really went into depth about how to start budgeting, and I've been getting a lot of questions regarding that. So I decided to dedicate this video just for that. And also the launch of my Etsy shop. By the time you see this video, my Etsy shop will be up and running, and I will be showing you a few of the envelopes that I will have for sale on there. And also my my disc binder will also be on my Etsy shop as well. So starting with our money, y'all know prop money on the top, real money on the bottom. Okay. So again, this is gonna be a little bit of a lengthy video, but it's only because I'm kind of talking in between counting, basically explaining how I got started and why I started, also how to start. I'm also going to be intermittently switching out my envelopes. I did a binder and a half. No, I did two binders actually, where I switched out all of my envelopes. One is my home binder, which you'll see when I do my home video, my home budgeting video, and then my girls binder. I did switch out the envelopes in there, and then during this video, I'm going to switch out my home binder. Okay, so I have two home binders. I have one for saving for my home, and then I have like an apartment binder. Anything that I need right now while I'm living in my condo, that's what I meant by a home binder. So you will be seeing me transitioning from those binders. Also, I did change up my cash envelopes finally. Hold on one moment. Let me get my cash envelopes. Can't forget my cash envelopes. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm starting off with. So I'm gonna empty my change. Hopefully nothing is showing because I haven't really been in here lately. So, but I do believe that there is quite a bit of change in here, and probably my next video I'm gonna count all of my challenges, including this coin. I don't know what that was. This coin box. Hopefully you all can see me. I'm trying a different angle, so it's kind of, I gotta kind of get used to it. But hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Move this a little bit over. But y'all know I'm putting my change in here, so that's nothing new. Okay, so I get the question all the time, what is cash envelope stuffing? And well, in short, it's inspired by the Dave Ramsey method. I don't know if you all are familiar with Dave Ramsey. If not, go Google him, go search him. I just happened to come up on one of his videos that he wasn't exactly talking about this method per se, but just the ways of saving and not using credit cards and things like that. Me personally, I can't do that, so I kind of bypassed that part of it. But okay, let me put that down so make more room. But yes, it was basically inspired by him. The envelope system is a way to track exactly how much you have for each of your categories that you're budgeting for. You all know I have quite a bit of categories. I have different categories, and that's because I have a lot of things that I like and I want to make sure that I have money for. So that's basically, showing my credit card numbers, girls. Okay. So these are my new envelopes, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch them out. So here, I have a receipt. I have to scan this into my Fetch Rewards. And I use, if you're not familiar with Fetch Rewards, but it's like you scan receipts and you get gift cards. So I can, if you're interested, I could link my Fetch Rewards. And I believe right now, if you open a Fetch Rewards account and scan your first receipt, I get points and you get points as well. So I guess it's a win-win situation going on there, y'all. So if y'all are interested, I'll go ahead and I'll link that part. So these are out of order. Where is my envelope? That's a no-no. That's okay though. All right, so we're gonna do it like this. I'm going to empty these envelopes, and whatever change that I have or bills that I have left over, I go ahead and I add it to my savings challenges. So in my envelope, I have $20. I'm gonna put that to the side. I'm just gonna do it this way, because I like to have them in order, because I want to make sure that I have a system and I have to stick to that system. I'm one of those people that cannot divert from my system, or I get, I don't know. I get uneasy. Okay, so for gas, this is an envelope that we do roll over. So it currently has $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it in my new gas envelope. These particular cash envelopes, I won't have this size on my Etsy shop, but I will have a miniature size. And I made myself a miniature size because I don't always carry my wallet around. Especially when I'm at work. So I have like a little clutch I carry, and it's just, these are too bulky to fit in there. It can literally only fit like my phone and maybe a credit card or two of my license. So these fit perfectly down in there. So whenever I go to work, I just take my money out of here and, stick it in here, grab my clutch and be out the door. So these will be listed on my Etsy shop as well, but in limited supplies. I don't have a lot of these left, so I guess if you're interested, just let me know. I think I have enough for I don't know, because honestly, I had bought this paper a while back, so they don't sell it anymore, and I love it. I love the design, so I decided to use it. But I did have a few packs left, so I can only make a few. If you're again interested, they'll be listed on my Etsy. Okay, and we're gonna put these to the side. Nothing in groceries. All right, so dining out, I have $1 left. Snacks has nothing. Self-care, nothing. Giving and lunch, absolutely nothing. So I'm going to put the rest of these in here. I believe. Let's see. Do this here. I like setting this up before I turn this camera on, because I don't want to be stuck on one thing, because I like things to be perfect. Okay, I like things to be perfect. That's the word I'm looking for, perfect. And I can go back and forth with things over and over again until it looks nice to me. Here's my giving envelope. I'm like, I know I made a giving envelope, but I couldn't find it because it started to get real cluttered up and through here. Okay, so for myself, I'm going to give myself $30. And that's a 20 and a 10. Gas is going to get 50, and I'm going to give it 2 20s and a 10. So, okay, so gas had $5, I believe, and I'm adding 50. So it has 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So groceries is going to get 50. All right, and some of you might be thinking, how do I come up with my categories? Well, how I figured out my budget is just by going over my credit card statements for the past 6 months, just to figure out my trends, what I'm spending money on, right? People who know me know I like to shop. So, of course, one of my categories would be dedicated to just that, my shopping addiction. It's whatever it is you find. Like when I comb through my statements, it was a lot of eating out and things of that nature. So I knew I needed to group my categories surrounded by dinner or lunches, shopping, clothes. It was frivolous spending, but to know your habits, you'll do better to know your habits. Let's just put it that way. You might not like what you uncover about yourself, because when I tell you, receipts can tell a story about your life and what you've done in the past year. So I've done a lot of damage in my past, and hey, it is what it is. But just like I said, put your money to the side, save up for the things that you know that you're gonna want, the things that you know that you're gonna need, and just work it that way. And I mean, it's not hard, if you do online banking, you have access to your statements. One day, kind of, on your leisure time, run through your statements to see what it is your money is going to, because 9 times out of 10, a lot of us, we do use our credit and our debit cards all the time. So you can basically track what it is you're spending your money on and what you need to focus on getting a hold on. If you know that your out of control spending is shopping, or your out of control spending is eating out, then you know that needs to be one of your categories. And once you create a budget for that particular category, you have to stick to it. You have to stick with it, or it's not going to work. You're going to fall back into the same habits that you're trying to escape from. Okay, so dining out is going to get $20. I'm not going to try to make this a long video, y'all, but it's going to be kind of hard. Lunch is going to be $25. It's going to get $25, and that's going to look like a 20 and a 5. And when I said that I made the smaller envelopes for these, if I know that I'm going to work, I will take the money out of the bigger envelope if I'm not going to carry my Moterm, and just put it in the smaller one. Just an easy transition. Snacks is going to get 20. Self-care is going to get 30. So that's 20, 30. And giving is going to get 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. our next binder is bills. And that's my black binder here. And this is the one that I am going to be selling on my Etsy shop. I also have it, the other two colors came in, which is kind of like this fuchsia. Is really pretty. And this brown is really business-like. It comes with 20 envelopes that are it has nothing on them. It's just plain. And then 3 pockets for whatever you would like to put in them, credit cards, whatever. If you want to use it as a binder like I do, and I just keep it in my safe, you can. Or I like it because it's small, so you can carry it with you in a purse, if that's what you choose. And of course, the brown one. Okay. So you know how I transformed mine. Kind of made it my own, and you can do the same. So we're going to start off with rent, which is going to get $5.66. It is empty because I did put, I believe, $600 already in my back. Ooh, I'm stuttering. I've already put over $600 back in my bank account to pay the rent. So all I need is to add $566 to this envelope. So it's gonna be 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 450. Oh, I put that other 50. You know what? I put that other 50 in groceries, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in rent, and then I'm going to just break up groceries. Because when I put it back in the bank, I like putting larger bills into the ATM, because sometimes the ATM jams and then it spits back out your money, and I ain't got time or patience for that. So I try to get to the biggest bills. More than likely, I'm going to turn these 50s in for all hundreds. So, because I don't want no problems. All right, so we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500. Then we have 2, 4, 6, 65, 66. So that should be in total 566. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this into my checking account. Oops, I think getting caught on this. Okay, there we go. All right, for card note is going to get $174. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70. One, two, three. Oh, let me get change. I knew I didn't have enough ones. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. And so it should have a total of 359. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. All right, so once you've combed through your statements and written down your categories, you're going to then figure out how much each envelope will receive. Okay, so I found it easy to start with the necessities, such as groceries and gas. So for storage is going to get 46, 20, 40, 45, 46. Once you figured out, your budget amount, you're then going to create and fill your cash envelopes. Um, your next question might be, how do I come up with the amount for my envelopes? I mean, it's basically whatever you think you can afford. Especially with your sinking funds, you have to put in whatever you can afford. If you can only afford $1, only put in $1. There was times when I was only putting in dollars in envelopes. I was watching this one YouTube. I forgot the name of her channel, but she literally had like 20 sinking funds, and she put $1 in each one of those sinking funds. Each time she did a stuffing, she only put $1 because that's all she can afford. So whether you can afford $1, $5, $10, it doesn't matter. You're just getting closer to your goal. Don't worry about what you have or how far you got to go. Worry about how far you are. That's $1 you didn't have yesterday in your envelope. You got to look at it that way. Because if you don't, you're going to get discouraged. You're going to say, oh, I only have $1. I only saved $5. But you build on that. Okay, so for childcare is going to get 20. And it's going to have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. But if you don't remember anything else, always remember your bills come first. That's why you always see me stuffing my bills binder before I break out any other binder. My cash envelopes and my bills binder are the two most important things that I stuff. If after I stuff those two binders, I have nothing left, then that's it. I can't save, I can't go into any other binder until these binders are where they need to be each pay period. So for people who get paid bi-weekly, you might want to split each bill into 2 deposits. So you see how, let's take for instance my rent envelope. My rent is $11.94. So I put in $5.66, but at the end of the day, I put in $5.94 each pay period. And that way, because I'm a month ahead, I'm able to do that. I'm able to, instead of taking one lump sum from one paycheck and then not having any money for anything else, I split it up. And each paycheck I put towards my rent. So by the end of the month, I have my rent for the next month. Okay? I mean, if you're not a month ahead, that's what you need to do. Put in, you have to do half of your paycheck each time you get paid. Not half of your paycheck, I'm sorry. Half of the amount due each time you get paid. And that goes for your credit card bills. If you want to double up on your payments and your minimum balance is $30, then you put $30 into your envelope each time you get paid. If you want to break that down to $15, then you put $15 and it only paid $30, the minimum balance every month, or you double up on your minimum balance every month. It depends. It's up to what you can afford. And that goes for people who get paid weekly. If you have a $100 comment bill due in a month, you put $25 each time you get paid to pay off your ComEd bill or whatever your electricity bill is called. I know we pay ComEd, so and like I said, now sinking funds, you put what you can afford. You don't even worry about that. That's not the main. The main thing is your bills. Your bills are the most important, is what I'm trying to say. Another important thing you have to remember is to only spend what you've put in your envelopes. I can't stress this enough. But life does happen, and I know better than anybody that if you absolutely have to borrow from an envelope, then by all means, you have to do what you have to do. But if you just want to buy those pair of shoes on sale and you have no money in your spending, then my friends, that is a hard no. You don't want to get into the habit of doing that, borrowing from other envelopes, because it defeats the purpose of budgeting. if you're gonna take from other envelopes, you might as well throw your budget out the window. just to put it nicely, you might as well throw your budget out the window. Okay, so subscriptions is gonna get $5 each. Okay, so for Cricut has 10, is gonna get 5 for 15. Canva is going to get 5. So it's going to have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. And P.O. Box is going to get 5 and it's going to have 15. Okay. For credit, I'm going to only put $30 in Amazon. So let me turn this to the side because I'm not going to take out everything. I'm just going to slide it right on. You know what? Let's make it easy on myself. I was like, I'm just going to slide it right on in, but that's not easy. Because I don't know if I'm going to be putting it in the right spot. Okay. I think that's it for this binder. And then we're going to move on. I feel like I was in that binder longer than usual. I knew I would be. But, okay. So, we're going to start with my binder and my retirement folder. So, this envelope is going to get $45. I'm sorry, 46. So 20, 45, 46 for a total of $47.05. Okay. 1,100. Oh, I'm sorry. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. 50, 70, 90, 95, 700, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $4,705. Beauty is going to get 30. Right? Yep, gotta make sure. So it's going to get 20 and 30. So it has 20, 40, 50, 60. Okay. Luxury. Luxury is going to get 20. Sometimes I got to take my trackers out just to see what I'm supposed to be getting. All right, tech is going to get 30. So it has 20, 30, 40. One of my pet peeves is a bent dollar. There's a bent bill. I hate bent bills. All right, babe isn't gonna get anything. Date night, nothing. Home planner is going to get $10 for a total of 20. Medical. Oops. Come on, medical. Medical is going to get 20 for a total of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. 175. Investments is going to get 80. So let's see, 20, 40, 60, 80 for a total 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115, 120, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 125. YouTube has $45. I'm not going to put anything in there just yet. Ladies Night is going to get 10. And I don't think I'm going to put anything in Gym. Gym isn't due for a while, so I think we're okay. All right. Now we're going to move on to my kiddos and their new envelopes. And these are also going to be featured in my Etsy shop. So they're like a really shimmery rose pink. So pretty. You can't see it on camera. I know you can't, but like when you twist it, you can see like it's literally called shimmering pink. It shimmers. So gifts is going to get $20. So it has 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 127. And this reminds me that I do have 2 Secret Santas I have to get. So I'm glad I went through this. I keep forgetting, and I know it is getting close to that time. So gotta figure out what I'm gonna get these people. So Gemini is gonna get 20. So it has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87. And I don't know if I said it before, but I am done Christmas shopping, y'all, and I am ecstatic. Okay, and for Kayla Bear is going to get $13. And this is prop money. I did get a question asking why I have prop money. And it's because I don't feel comfortable having so much money in my home. And on top of that, I would rather it be gaining interest in the high yield savings account versus being in my safe, not gaining anything. So that's why I directly deposit from each paycheck the amount from each of my savings for me and my girls into our high yield savings account. It's just safer. And it makes more sense when you think about it. You make your money is working for you, so you not working for your money. And since I've had their high yield savings account, we've had for this year alone over $100 just in interest. So that's $100 that we wouldn't have had if it was just sitting in my safe. So my advice to y'all: get a high yield interest account. I believe the highest is 3% now. I think just about, because mine is like 3%. And I have online high yields. It's not a brick and mortar bank. It's an online bank. If you're interested, it's Goldman and Sachs. They're really good. And I know it's another one that pays even more interest. So I can't remember the name, but if you Google it, you'll find it. Okay, so for Kayla, she has 1,000, 1, 2, 300, 50, 70, 90, 100. So that's 400. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So is it 1,412? Let me make sure. Let me get my click-clack calculator, because I did not write it down. Okay, 1412. I just want to make sure, y'all. Because sometimes my math don't be mathing for me. And it has to math for me. Okay, so it has 1412. So Kenzie should have the same amount. And we'll be getting the same amount. Okay, so we have 13 here. So 1,000, 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, 390, 400, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. As much as I try to prepare for these videos, it's always something that just throws me off. Okay, so Lexi is going to get $26 for her envelope. Okay, so she has 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So she has 3,055. And then for her personal envelope, did I put, okay, I put 25. Just want to make sure. All right, $25 is going to her. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. Sometimes I have to check to see if my camera's still rolling. Y'all know what happened to me the last time. All right, so for activities is going to get $20. So it has 100, 200, 300, 400, 2, 4, 6, 8, 500, 2, 4, 6, 8, 600, 20, 25, 30. So 630. I don't think I have anything for Sam. Oh wait, do I? Is that minus 10 or, let me see. Sometimes I be going so fast. 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. So yes, that's supposed to be plus 10. And I have minus 10. So I should have 83. So 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. And I'm just building on his little envelope. Because you never know. Speaking of Sam, I haven't seen him all day. I wonder what he getting into. Ooh, okay, here we go. He's been real quiet. He's probably asleep. He getting lazy at his old age. All right. So, yeah, I mean, you would not believe how many people ask me why I budget the way I do and what's the point. I mean, for starters, it reminds me of how far I've come. If y'all been rocking with me since the beginning, you seen my first video, you know where I came from and where I don't want to go back to. I was 20,000. That is a lot for just credit cards. I was at debt $20,000 and it was just all bad habits. And that's why I go so hard for this channel and just for people who don't know, because I didn't. In 2019, when I had my twins, if it wasn't for my parents, I would have lost my condo, because when I went on maternity leave, I had no money saved, and they only pay you like 60% of your check, which wasn't enough to cover rent, wasn't enough. It was a bad situation. And that was an eye-opener for me, because if I did not have my parents there to help, me and my kids would have been on the street. Do you hear me? On the street. Me, my kids, and my dog would have been on the street. I mean, it wasn't a laughing matter then, but I can look back on it and kind of smile now, because I learned and I know better. And that's something that I never want to go back to. This keeps me on track. It enforces discipline, and it keeps me accountable. And most importantly, it keeps me out of debt. It keeps me debt free. I mean, like I said, I have 2 more credit cards to pay on, and then I'm done. And I'm working on my way to paying those off next year, the latest. And it is an incredible feeling. Let me tell you it. I know how it feels to not know how you're going to pay all this off. To a feeling of, wow, I can honestly save my money. I can put my money to the side, spend it how I want to, and not be in shackles with credit card companies. Because, you know, that's how they make their money. They make their money off of us not knowing the importance of not spending over your utilization, not going over 30%. And a lot of it stems from when, you know, how you're raised, how you're, you know, they don't teach this in schools. They don't teach the importance of credit, health in school. You have to kind of learn it on your own. And honestly, I was the kid that wouldn't listen. You know, my parents always tried to instill in me the importance of being responsible with your money. But as a teenager, as a young adult, that's the last thing on your mind. A lot of us, it's the last thing on our minds. Let's be honest. That's why we're 30 plus and in debt. Because, I mean, it could be for other reasons, absolutely. But sometimes the reason is just your spending habits and your lack of discipline. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I go hard for what I do. And that's why I don't mind sharing whatever knowledge I know with other people. And believe me or not, people stop me like in the grocery store. Because I'll be at the checkout with my envelopes. And they're like, well, what you do? What's that? Ooh, those are pretty. Those are cute. And we get into a conversation, and I point them right onto my YouTube channel. And we literally have full-blown conversations about budgeting. And these are people I don't even know. People I work with ask me questions. And I don't mind answering, to the best of my ability, anything you want to know. And that's the reason why I made this video. Because it's a lot of people who do have questions and who are interested in knowing about this system. It has helped millions of people, by the way. So let's get into my home binder, my apartment binder, my condo binder. I'm going to switch out these envelopes because, baby, these envelopes is raggedy. So these are my newer ones. These are the same shimmery pink I used in my girls' envelope, but I have the lettering in pink rose gold, and then it's like clear in the front. So mines are a little bit different. And again, I didn't put these in any kind of order, which I should know better because I know me, and I know that this is gonna drive me crazy, but I'ma just flow with it. All right, so I'm gonna take all of these out, put my new ones in. Let's just do it like this. Okay. So toiletries, I'm gonna give $25. Oops, throw on my envelope. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna give it $25. It's gonna be real interesting, y'all. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60 in toiletries. I believe I had this one in the back. So, see how that fits? That's cute, ain't it? Eating out has nothing, obviously. It never does. And it's gonna get $20. So now I have to shuffle through these envelopes because my crazy self didn't put it in any type of order. So So I believe I named it family dining, I believe. Yes, here it is. I named it family dining instead of eating out. All right. Entertainment, I named family time. And that's going to get $10. So it has 20, 40, 50. I'm telling you. Okay, maybe it's just my nail. It's just not small enough to fit in between the two. All right, vacation. Let's find the vacation. Here it is. We're not going anywhere in particular, y'all. Not yet, at least. All right. Vacation is going to get $44. So 20, 40. I want to have my arm all in the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000, 2, 4, 6, 70, 80, 90, 200, no, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So 1159 is in here. But when we do get ready to go somewhere, most definitely better believe we gonna be set. I did laundry, so kind of took that out of there before I even did the video, but it's okay. Black Friday, won't be getting anything until the beginning of next year. Put that to the side. So now we have car maintenance. So for car maintenance, it's going to get $40. So it has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I'm really trying to build this envelope up because my car is, I want to say, was 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, it's about 5 years old. So, I mean, even though I'm not really running into any problems, you know, I still feel like I need a little bit of a cushion just in case I do. So for my decor envelopes, they're fairly new, so I decided just to leave them as is. Okay. And then for the decor, it's going to get, I believe, $5 for each envelope. So that's what, $20. Oh, I got a $5 bill. How about I have more than that? Might need to get change. Okay, so I went ahead and got change from a different envelope right quick. All right, so spring is going to get $5. So it has 20, 25, 30. Summer is going to get $5. 20, 25, 30. Now for fall, I went shopping a little bit, so this is the underdog right now. That and winter. But I did get a lot of great decorations, and my house is looking really festive right now. All right, so it has $10. Okay. And then winter is going to get 5, which, you know, after I finish with my decor, I probably just continue using these envelopes, or I'll probably use them for something else, like maybe activities for each season, because it's only so much decor you can put into your home before it starts looking real cluttered. So for me to keep putting into these envelopes and I've gotten everything that I need really doesn't seem like a good idea. But we shall see. All right, so I have 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. $49 is going to go into my payback envelope, which is ultimately going to go back into my home binder, because that's where I kind of borrowed the funds from. So let's see how much I have right now. Or you know what? I think I should wait, because I'll wait till the end of the year. It's nowhere near it's nowhere near where it needs to be. But hey, what can I say? I can only put in what, like I told you before, you can only put in what you can put in. If you can't put in a lot, or you can only put in $1, hey, that's what you need to do. I mean, oh. And then at the end of the year, I'm going to count all of my savings challenges and allocate them to where they're going to go. I believe I said that the 25, 10, and dollar challenge is going to go towards savings or my home binder. I'm not sure which one. No, my home binder is the 100 envelope challenge. So whatever I accumulate in that 100 envelope challenge will go towards my home binder. These will go towards my savings. I don't know how much I have in here, but whatever it is, it will be going towards my savings. And my savings is different from my emergency. Savings is just, I'm just saving money. You never know when you're going to be in a position where you need to have some extra money. You never know what'll happen. Like I said, life happens, but by you having that savings and that emergency envelope, it keeps you from spending in your other envelopes as well. So, rule of thought. I mean, just a food for thought. Food for thought. If you are worried about dibbling and dabbling into your other envelopes, just create your little cushion. So when something of an emergency does come along, you have your emergency money. All right. So if you feel like you've gotten the questions you had answered, please let me know in the comments. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments. And until next time, if you like what you see, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Bye.
This is my regular. I'm talking.